Hey everybody, this is Saturday Hangover. I'm Kelly, the daughter, college football fan, and this is...
I'm Gee, the mom. I'm a college football fan too.
And it's Saturday Hangover. Why Saturday Hangover, Gee?
It's Saturday Hangover because on the East Coast, they start the games about 12:30, right? And their last game starts at 10:30. Maybe not into 12 or 1 o'clock. Out here on the West Coast, our games start at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Beer at 9, yes.
Our last game starts at 7:30. I mean, we still early. And it doesn't mean not until 10:30, 11.
It's a full day.
It's a long day.
Henceforth, we have a Saturday hangover. So we're going to get right into it, Gee. The game of all games. The game for clicks. The game from Hollywood. Speaking of West Coast.
I hate
Colorado, Oregon.
I hate that when they do that. But, like you say, though.
Before we get started on that
one, we still believe.
We still believe. So let's keep it clear. Yeah. But the game.
Oregon was so huge. I mean, they came out there and
they were huge.
Man, the first hits, you knew. You could feel the first hits.
They were huge. We talked about it. Oregon is a long program. They're a long program. They've been around a long time. They've been together a long time. Yeah. I think Deion summed it up perfectly in his press conference. The team just didn't come out and execute, and they just didn't play their best football. And it happens to all of us. And who expected them to go undefeated anyways? 87% new roster or whatever the case. New coach, 1-11 last year. I said he did his job.
Yeah, he did his job.
They 3-0. Well, now they 3-1. I still think he did his job. He ain't 3-11.
He ain't won it. He ain't won it.
And so we'll see how they perform next week against a ranked number 5 USC. Speaking of.
USC was what I see.
Speaking of, they just didn't look good to me. I think we caught about half the game, and
we didn't watch half the game.
ASU looked like they was beating themselves to me. So,
and USC. I mean, I told you. I said all they was doing was throwing back and forth. And the thing with this, I said the score gonna be high, but it didn't reflect what.
Caleb Williams is a Heisman Trophy winner. I just expect Lincoln Riley is a great coach. I just expected more out of USC. I just thought they was going to look more together.
I thought they were going to have better defense.
And they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't.
They did not.
Speaking of ranking and not looking good, why is Florida State number 4?
You keep saying that. I don't know.
Can somebody tell me? Can they tell me? They barely beat Clemson in 2 overtimes. Clemson beat themselves with a missed field goal from the kicker they called a week ago.
Yeah, they called him on Sunday.
Why are they even number 4? They barely beat Boston College. Why are they number 4?
You know what? They played.
They beat Bama? No, they beat LSU, a ranked LSU.
Yeah. Wait. I think yesterday's game was the best I've seen them play. I mean, and that was Clemson. And, Clemson ain't top 10 caliber. But
unless, why? Florida State has 17 people from the portal.
Sure did.
Clemson's got nobody.
Dabo
Swinney was also against the NIL and the portal, I believe, along with Nick Saban, and now look at him.
Yeah,
looking like trash. And speaking of Bama, is this your daddy's Bama? This Bama looks crazy.
It's not my Bear Bryant's Bama.
It is not Bear Bryant's Bama. And I don't get it. Well, somebody on social media said Nick Saban can no longer have 4-star, 5-star recruits sitting on the bench, not starting, wasting the talent now that you have the portal.
Absolutely. Because now these boys can go anywhere they want to go.
Yep.
And it's like, why did they think of this before?
Yep.
They're sitting there waiting to play. And in the end, they transfer anyway because they know they ain't going to play after the first couple of years.
And you're right.
You got 3 people in front of you?
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
I'd rather go play for somebody else. I'd rather go play for a ranked team in the Power 5. Why not? I'd rather go play for Colorado. Hello. And get some shine. So yeah, I don't know. Bama is just unimpressive. It's kind of sad, but I'm kind of glad on the shakeup a little bit. You know what I mean? We got an honorable mention. University of Toledo. Little honorable mention. They came back from Central Michigan. Star quarterback Finn got hurt, and they came back for the win. So we got to throw that in there.
Thank you, Katie.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
But the game of the day. Gotta say the best for last. And to be clear, we are Ohio State fans. So we'll try not to be biased, but yesterday I don't think we needed to because we got the W.
I'm biased.
The Ohio State Notre Dame game. Can you believe Lou Holtz was unclassy like that and made those comments?
That didn't sound
You
like
love
him.
Lou Holtz.
I
He's been
love
a
Lou
classy
Holtz.
guy.
All the time. All
Speech,
day long.
Yeah. Cannot believe that. Cannot believe that. But Ryan Day's speech at the end of that game.
Whoa, he was fired up.
Ryan's not one of the most emotional coaches. And when he was dropping some profanities first quarter and it was 0-0, that game was tough. The defenses showed up. And don't get me Notre Dame, we were worried.
They're big too.
We were worried.
Did you?
Notre Dame is big. The quarterback is experienced. He on his 6th season. But Ohio State on the 1-yard line, 4th down, 1 second on the clock. Got a touchdown.
Let's think it was 3 seconds on the clock.
Well, when the play started,
Yeah,
but
true.
when it was over, it was 1
1
second on the clock.
It was no seconds on the clock.
No, it was 1 second. That's how they kicked it off to Notre Dame. How did they kick it off if there were no seconds?
That's right. They people were back on the clock.
Somebody's memory is better than somebody else's. I'm not going to say who's who.
Okay.
I'm not going to say who's who.
Anyway.
Yes.
My theory was those guys are huge. Ohio State's big too. Don't get me wrong, but those point in case Notre Dame's number 88.
He was huge. But we have a Stover.
Hey, that guy looked like 2 people. In fact, I think there was somebody else under his uniform.
He was ginormous.
He was ginormous.
He was ginormous.
Yeah. I'm gonna call him out.
Well, Lou Holtz said that Hartman's jersey wasn't gonna get dirty, but I think it got dirty yesterday.
Oh,
there was some sacks in there, and we got to be transparent. We had no confidence in McCord. I didn't know his first name until last weekend. I didn't even remember until yesterday. I got to be honest. Just Ohio State always has an electrifying quarterback. You always are excited, and the team's always good, and that gets you excited about the whole thing. I wasn't excited about him. He had no emotion. And he's not excited, but he's talented. You cannot say he's not talented.
Okay, I'll give you. I'm still not sold on him. Okay, let's put it that way.
So the jury's still out with you.
Right. He goes out, he does his job, and that's what he looks like. He goes out, he throws, and he sits on the bench like this. And I went, why isn't he enthusiastic? Why isn't he like that? Why isn't he going down the line to congratulate the boy?
Ice water in the veins. Ice water in the veins. You got to keep calm. You got to keep cool. You got to keep collective. I don't want no emotional quarterback. I don't want a quarterback bouncing all around. Doing cartwheels like the Wisconsin O-line man was doing. Did you catch that one?
No, I missed the cartwheel.
You missed the cartwheel? I got to show you the clip of the cartwheel. As big as he is, doing a cartwheel on the thing. Anyway, but Ohio State looked like the Ohio State I know. They fought. We had some silliness. I did not like on that drive where they ran on 2nd, ran on 3rd, and threw on 4th and didn't get it. Notre Dame had to miss field goal.
Yep.
Big mistake.
Yep.
And
number
then
70.
Fryer. Big penalty on unnecessary roughness when he didn't even have the ball.
What was you doing?
But let's talk about the biggest faux pas. Notre Dame only had 10 players out there on that last.
Oh my God!
On that last play.
When they showed that on replay on the after game show, I said, Kelly, didn't see that coming.
Didn't see that coming.
And the announcer says, first he said, why didn't you, what was your teammate? Why didn't you understand that there was nobody next to you? And he went on.
You're not an announcer though.
I'm not.
Yeah. So you don't have to regurgitate.
I did. I regurgitated. But it was
10 players.
I felt bad.
That last play, I did for 2 nanoseconds, and then I didn't care because Ohio State won.
Well, you win, but to look at that.
That's crazy. I've never seen that. I've never seen nobody point it out. Not on such a major play. A major play, game on the line. Because let's be real, we talk about rankings, we talk about Florida State, and yet Notre Dame was number 9. Ohio State was supposed to win, even though I don't think they were the favorite. I think they were the underdog by 2.
3.
But it was -2. But I'm not good at the Vegas stuff, so I don't want to talk too much into that. But and Ohio State was supposed to win. But is Notre Dame really number 9? Notre Dame looks better than USC to me.
Oh, 100% better. 100%
Notre Dame looks better than I haven't seen Texas play. Notre Dame looks better than Georgia, but I only seen Georgia play about half a half. Let me take that back. I won't go too hard on them. All right, so they look better than USC to me. They look better than Utah. Oh my God, the UCLA Utah game. I can't believe number 11 only won by 1 score.
Yep.
And UCLA was beating themselves to me.
Yes,
They was beating themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Chip Kelly. We got to get something going.
Yeah.
I know they had a freshman quarterback, though. But like we always say, you come to the big stage, you got to come get the best.
Yep.
We can't have that be an excuse. Somebody else probably got a freshman quarterback, right?
What's our quarterback? Ohio State.
I think he's a junior.
Okay.
He's a junior. So he played back up to C.J. Stroud. He played back up to C.J. Stroud.
He sure did.
Yeah. So he started a few times when we were above.
Today.
Today's his birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday, Kyle McCord. I remembered the name.
Happy birthday.
All right, Gee, you got anything else?
I don't have anything else, but I will end it with you keep saying, why are they number 4? You didn't like Florida. So I tried to look up some early predictions. Now, don't quote me, because you know how they always do. They always try to figure
down the internet.
I hate this. I write down the internet. And they always try to tell you who they dropped. They dropped one, but none of the top 10.
When did they drop? Today's prediction.
This is prediction.
They're dropping one. They should drop number
No,
one. More
really.
They should drop more
than that, I thought.
We'll see. I mean, Clemson should beat themselves. Debo Sweeney need to pack his bags, but that's a different story. But okay, so they're saying Florida's going to drop to 5.
Right, yeah. None of the top 10 really changed. They just switched everybody around a little bit.
Okay.
Now, Ohio State went to 3. Now, that's their predicting.
Let's see. And we'll talk more about where we rank next week, because we'll be back next week. We'll be back next week on Sunday. And if Gee, you're good and I'm good, then we'll sign off.
Okay, then.
And so this is
Irene Gee, like the butter.
And I'm Kelly, like the color. And this is Saturday Hangover. Like, subscribe, follow, and we'll see y'all next week.
Ciao.